Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a 12-hour wear test of a mascara. This is the Shock Volumizing Mascara from YSL. It'll probably be followed up with a few other YSL mascaras over this next few months, as I actually bought this. It's like more than a sample size. It's like a deluxe sample size, I guess. But I bought a pack of 4 different deluxe sample size YSL mascaras, and I just started left to right, and that means we're testing out the Shock today. So the full size of this mascara retails for 41 Canadian dollars, and it's available in one color, Asphalt Black. You can see the wand is Christmas tree type brushes in a hourglass type shape, which by the way is not my favorite shape. The full-size mascara comes with 5.2 milliliters of product, and this deluxe sample is 2 milliliters of product. YSL is out of France, and this product is made in France. This is supposed to be a volumizing mascara that coats each lash with maximum volume in a single stroke and without clumping. It's supposed to be long wearing with brilliant high intensity color that will give you dramatic lashes that will not smudge. Use it, they say, apply at the root of the lash, on the outside of the eye, touch the brush to the lash pushing upwards and outwards at the same time. It is buildable, so you can add volume with multiple coats. Aside from that, not a ton of detail on the site, so I think the next best step would just be to apply it to my eyes and get this wear test started. So as you can see, the rest of my makeup is on, eyeshadow's on, not wearing liner today, so you can really see my lashes. Let's get applying. The formula itself, there seems to be a lot of product in the tube, and you'll be able to easily scrape it off onto the side of the mascara, but I don't feel like the brush picks up too much product. There's a lot of product on there, but I think just the way the bristles work, it's okay. There's with the mascara and with no mascara, quite dramatic difference. I wouldn't say this mascara is particularly volumizing. However, I would say it's incredibly separating and lengthening in a really beautiful way. And I mentioned there was a lot of product on the brush, but it's not messy to apply at all, and it does really easily separate without any clumping. It's really easy to build up as you apply, and I think the effect is beautiful, very natural, very dark though, and just really, really nice. This is the ideal type of formula that I usually look for in a mascara. So let me do the other eye. I also really like wetter mascaras, and this is definitely a wet mascara without being a messy mascara. And slightly more, I would say, clumpage on this side. I think normally I would just take a different lash brush and just kind of brush through the lashes with no product, but for the sake of the wear test, we'll just leave it as it applied. I still think it's really beautiful and acceptably feathered for my taste. I just feel like this side is the ideal amount of feathering, and this one, some of my outer lashes got a little bit clumpy. But overall, I still really love this effect. It is quite black. I would say it's a more matte type formula. Now I'm gonna hop over to Natural Light, let you guys take a look once this has had a chance to fully dry down, check in along this 12-hour wear test, and check back with you at the end of the night. Here we go. Alright, I am back. It has been a long 12 hours, you guys, and here is what my mascara is looking like. Overall, it looks really good. There is pretty much no fallout. I think things maybe got a little bit clumpier and maybe a little bit patchier because there were some tears today. You know, it's a rough time for everybody. Pandemic's going on. Things are stressful. And overall, I think considering that happened, I think the mascara is looking really good. Now, this isn't the first time I've worn this mascara. I've had this tube open and I've been wearing it every day for probably the last 3 or 4 weeks. And I would say this performance is pretty typical, even on a day where I'm not bawling my eyes out. I noticed pretty much no fallout, and it always is very long lasting. Now, I do think it wore off a little bit on my outer corners because of emotions, but everywhere else I think it looks pretty darn good, especially from a little bit farther away. One thing I will say though, and this wasn't the first time that like I cried while wearing this mascara, I did notice that this mascara is very tear friendly. And I remember that one time I tested out the Besame Cake Mascara. I'll have that one linked up here if you haven't seen it. But in that one I cut an onion and I was crying and the mascara was just gone. It was like I never even put it on. Versus this where, yeah, things happened, but it's definitely still holding on really well. It didn't make my face a huge mess. If anything, it just kind of like disappeared off the lower lash line and then just like naturally wiping it away, like got rid of any other additional residue. So really what I'm trying to say is I believe this mascara is pandemic approved. I honestly can't say that I would pay $40 for a tube of the full size of this stuff, but I would have to rate this as like a top 5 of all the mascaras I've tried on my channel. I really, really like this one. It kind of reminds me of Monsieur Big just because it is a higher end mascara with beautiful separation. And it's been a while since I've used Monsieur Big, so I would say this one's probably a little bit easier to apply. It's a very easy breezy, no mess mascara, which is also kind of weird because the brush shape isn't my favorite. It lasts if you're sweaty in the hot summer sun. Yeah, if water's involved, it's gonna do really well and not make you look like a total disaster. And on a good day, it lasts and lasts and lasts until you're ready to take it off. Overall, I'm going to give this mascara a 4.5 out of 5 points off because of that price. But I mean, it is YSL, so what do we really expect? And if you're looking for a very high performing mascara, this might be something that you think is worth the splurge. So would I repurchase it? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like Monsieur Big is like 10 bucks cheaper and I love that stuff. So if I was gonna spend a lot of money on mascara, I'd probably just go to that. But I mean, I would have to think about it pretty hard before I probably inevitably just stuck to a drugstore brand. So take that as you will, my friends. And that concludes today's wear test. I hope you guys enjoyed today's wear test. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below for more beauty videos from me. I try to put out new beauty videos every Tuesday and Friday. I also stream on Twitch on Monday evenings if you want to come and hang and just do some chill gaming with me. Right now I'm trying Farm Simulator 2019. It's a steep learning curve, but we're trying to make it work. Also playing Dark Side Detective with Douglas, so if you want to hear Douglas's voice acting skills, make sure you tune in. I think we have a few more episodes left, right?
Yeah, we do.
Cool. Huge shout out to my patrons who help make these videos possible. If you want to help support my channel, consider becoming a patron. And if you can, make sure you help support your favorite content creators so they don't have to rely on brands to bring you their content. With that, I will see you in my next beauty video. Bye.